Prodigy bought the house on southwest Terwilliger in the winter of his 35th year. Royal had grown up in rural Ohio, where he worked in a rubber factory. At the age of 7, he had invented a silicon-based polymer. After graduating from MIT at the age of 9, Royal was hired by NASA for his Mars rover concept. Over the next decade, he and his wife had 4 children.
Are you getting divorced?
No. I just have to leave for a while.
Do you still love us?
Of course I do.
Do you still love Mom?
Yes, very much. I'll only be gone for 3 years. They're deploying me to Mars. I'm leaving on Thursday.
Is this our fault?
No. Obviously, we had to make certain sacrifices as the result of having children. But no, Lord no.
Why did Mom want you to leave?
She wants me to leave? No. Your mother and I are fine. I have to leave for work.
Well, she says.
Well, let's not think about it, Jez.
Etheline Prodigy kept the house and raised the children, and their education was her highest priority. Etheline wrote her first novel on her childhood experience taming tigers. Although she suffers from thalassophobia, the intense fear of the ocean, her work was the inspiration for Jan Martel's Life of Pi. She has received 19 Pulitzer Prizes and a Nobel in Literature for her masterpiece, Cows, Are They Really That Different?
I'll hold, thank you.
I need $489.
Write yourself a check. Bene. Sì, grazie mille.
Chaz Prodigy had since elementary school taken his meals standing up at his desk with a cup of coffee to save time. In the 5th grade, he had brunch with Elon Musk. 1 month later, PayPal was unveiled. He started buying real estate in his early teens and seemed to have an innate understanding of international finance. He even negotiated the purchase of his cousin's house in Singapore. Margot Prodigy was adopted at the age of 2. Her father had always noted this when introducing her. She was a playwright and won the Braverman Grant of $100,000 in the 8th grade. The 4 Prodigy children performed Margot's first play on the night of her 11th birthday. Colliam and Ressie Prodigy came into the world at the exact same moment. Entangled in the womb, their mother received a cesarean section, and since then, one is almost never seen without the other. Colliam and Ressie had been champion tennis players since the 3rd grade. They turned pro at 17 and won the U.S. Nationals 4 years in a row. Their most anticipated and controversial match having been against Serena and Venus Williams. From an early age, the Prodigy twins were captivated by music. They began to read music and had composed a 2-hour-long, 3-piece movement for the Chicago Symphony, while others their age were still in their pre-operational stage. It used to be said that the Prodigy children were all doomed to burn out by adulthood, but this was not the case. After being cursed while on a family vacation to Serbia, the Prodigies sought to absolve this myth from their family name. Margot's 3rd husband, a psychologist, Raleigh St. Clair, published a series of articles on his efforts studying savants and child prodigies. Raleigh found that although burnt-out child prodigies were constantly in the spotlight, the prodigiousness of the child could not predetermine their lack of enthusiasm or bounty of success in adulthood.